Alright, here we are with another Let's Play. This time doing an oldie but a goodie. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I decided to do this game because most Metal Gear fans don't really get to experience it because it was on a Nintendo console.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
If you look at the cast list between this game and the original Metal Gear Solid, most of the names are different because in the first one they were using, like, I don't know, aliases or stage names, whatever you call them. Maybe because they were new to video games and, you know, thought it might reflect poorly on their career. But I guess after they realized it was a worthwhile endeavor, they used their real names.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright, there was a very enlightening codec conversation with the Colonel. I'm not going to skip any because the point of the Let's Play, I think, is for people to be able to experience the story if they haven't before or if they want to again. So I'm also, you know, going to be a little light on the commentary during the cutscenes because I don't want to take away from the video game. Alright, I got my AP sensor. When enemies are near you, the controller will vibrate. This is very handy on the harder difficulty settings are the ones without a radar. You'll probably hear me say a few times how much easier this game is than the original Metal Gear Solid. It's because they incorporated all of Metal Gear Solid 2's gameplay mechanics. That being said, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm probably going to be terrible. But as you can see, you get the M9 right away, so...
Who's there?
Uh-oh. There we go. This game is pretty good. The biggest problem for me is the limitations of the controller. Because the GameCube only has the Z button, which would be R1 on a PlayStation controller. But this button is only really meant to be clicked and not held down, so it's a little tricky doing first-person view stuff.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Okay. Now, if you noticed, they dropped Naomi and Mei Ling's accent from the original game. Probably to avoid stereotyping, maybe, but I think it was definitely the right call to make. Also, there were some minor changes in the script, like just little things, and you have to wonder why that is. Like, maybe they just translated differently, or they felt like they could have worded it better. Can't see the laser sight. Still can't see the laser.
A surveillance camera.
Now, in the original game, the searchlights are going from top to bottom in a sweep, not from left to right. So you have to get the chaff grenades from up here. But I'm not totally confident in the pattern, so I think I'm just going to skip them. Because this game is a bit easier than the original. So I might not even need them. We'll see. I know how to get in an air duct. Also, I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter than the other ones. I'm shooting for around 20 minutes to 30, 30 being the long end, obviously.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Master Miller, of course, he is Kaz from Peace Walker.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Alright. In Metal Gear Solid 1, you'd have to walk all the way around and try to get around these cameras, but in this game, since they implemented all of the Metal Gear Solid 2 mechanics, you don't have to. Easy as pie. See if I can get some more bullets. Actually, okay, there's still a guy here. I was gonna shoot the surveillance cameras, but I would be alerted. Because I think I need to get the thermal goggles before going down. Otherwise, I think I missed the opportunity. I believe, like in Metal Gear Solid 2, if you do pull-ups while you're hanging, your grip gauge will increase. which is a more worthwhile endeavor in this game because, you know, you play as Snake a bit longer. You know, the game's not divided up. There's the DARPA chief. Check in on our good friend Johnny.
Kind of damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Now, I'm not going for any kind of speed record or any kind of particular emblem. It's just for the viewers to be able to experience the story. But we are at the 22-minute mark, I believe. So, we will pick up in the next video with the DARPA chief, with that very thrilling cutscene.